Hello everyone, my name is CHOLHO. I have been working at the telecommunication industry for the last 14 years, and I'm running a small software company which is called JONG. My company specializes in services and solutions, especially for the SOA and Web 2.0 areas. And today I just wanted to make brief explanations which IT professional services we have, and I just wanted to give you some guidelines which career path you can choose in the IT professional service areas. So by the end of my talk, I hope you will gain an understanding which IT professional services you can choose as your job, and also maybe you can have a dream, which career path you can follow. Let's first start with IT professional services. I just categorize three categorizations for the IT professional services. The first is plan, the second is do, and third is see. In the first as categorization plan, we have a good role and responsibilities. Business analyst, service planner, project manager, consultant. Also, we have many different other role players, but I just give you basic understanding, so maybe I missed some role players, just give your excuse. All those role players are concentrate on focused on the requirement analysis, right? And the do categorization, we have a developer, designer, and architect. You can easily understand if you are working on the IT areas what roles of the developer have and what roles for the designer and architect. So I don't want to go detail in the role descriptions for those role players. And for the last part of the C categorization, we have a tester for the quality assurance and quality control, right? For all those categorization of IT professional services, based on my experience, I think we have three main characteristics. I just want to call it 3C: creativity, and change, and communication. If you do not have those three characteristics, I do not recommend you to work in the IT professional services area, because it's very tough if you don't have those characteristics. I mean, let's say if you're a developer, even though you're a developer, if you don't have any creativity, you cannot build the business logic based on the requirement analysis specification, right? So, and also, how about communications? If you do not good at the communication areas, and then you may have some conflicts, the communications with your boss, maybe project manager or business analysis, right? By the way, it is very difficult to have those common three characteristics for one person, right? So I will give you some guidelines which career path and which career path if you have just one of three characteristics. Look at this paper slide. So I just list off three characteristics for the IT professional services. As you can see, creativity, change, and communication, right? For the creativity, I linked with doing. In the previous slide, we see that there are three categorization plan to see, right? And doing it's coming from the do activity, do categorization, I mean. So if you have good, strong points and creativity, I mean, if you have good creativity, I think you're a good candidate or proper person to choose one of role players in IT professional service areas. So you could be a very good developer or a designer or architect. Maybe you have a change. Oh, I think this is not good time. I will mention about the change in the last part of my presentation. Let's skip that now. How about communication? If you have a good, strong points in communication, I think you're a good personnel for the planning of IT professional services. For example, you could be a good business analyst. It means you can face-to-face with customers, and then you can easily, and you can, very good analyze your customers' requirements, because requirements are based on the communication with customers, right? So if you have a very good personnel in communication, you could be a very good candidate for your career path. As your career path of IT professional services, like a business analyst, consultant, or service planner. How about change? I think it's the most difficult one, because as you can see here, it's very painful action required. Let's say, for example, if you want to change your mindset, how can you do that? Let's say if you are a very introvert person and you wanted to change your personality, a more extroverted, in that case, you need lots of ongoing, continuous change actions, right? You do some meditations, and you do build strong mindset to be a more extrovert person, right? So it means, even though in IT professional services, there are many different IT technologies are happening. So maybe tomorrow we will have a very brand new IT technologies. So it's very fast and rapidly changing market, IT, right? So for the change, it means you always study something. So you are good at change. I think you're a good person at changing, doing, as well as planning. So I linked change with the doing, checking, and planning, as you can see here, right? So I may say, if you do not have a good at the changing, then you are not a proper personnel for the IT professional services. It means you need to always study something and always thinking something for the good IT professional service guy, right? But we have another example. Let's say you have a service planner of the iPod games. Then what kind of study you need? You need to benchmark lots of app stores, iPod applications, right? And through those continuous studying, you can create some new and some very fun iPod games. So that's why I think it's a very, very important and common characteristics for IT professional services. But if you do not have a change, I think it's not a intrinsic one. It's not a gifted personality and characteristic. It's based on your effort. So I want to give this. I want to give more emphasis on the change characteristics than creativity and communication. It means if you have more, if you invest more of your time on something, you can make a brand new creativity and communication skills. And yeah, that's the basic guideline. So I hope it could be a very helpful for you guys to choose which career path in the IT professional service areas. Thanks for your hearing. If you have any questions, just let me know, and then I'll get back to you. Thanks a lot.